9/11, 20 years later, by Chana Steifel.
20 years after the attacks of September 11th, the man accused of orchestrating them was back in front of a military tribunal in Guantanamo Bay.
Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, along with 4 others, made their first appearance in 18 months after the pretrial hearings were put on hold at the start of the pandemic last year. Our Kevin's Fry has reaction with the uncle of a man killed in the attack.
It's a new stab in the heart of every family who lost somebody that day.
This week brings yet more grief for Bill Timaeus. Another reminder of that tragic day. His nephew, Carlton Fife, was aboard American Airlines Flight 11, the first to hit the World Trade Center in New York.
Well, Carlton was a terrific young man. He was 31 at his death. He was married, had a 19-month-old boy, son. His wife had just told him a few days before the plane took off that she was pregnant again.
This week, just ahead of the 20-year anniversary of the terrorist attack, the pretrial hearing for alleged 9/11 mastermind Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and 4 other co-defendants is picking back up in Guantanamo Bay. All 5 were arraigned back in 2012 in connection to the attack and could face the death penalty if convicted. In the past decade, the trial has faced numerous delays, including most recently the COVID-19 pandemic. Added to that, there are questions about what evidence can be included at trial after the men face so-called enhanced interrogation techniques while in CIA custody. The detention of those men and others at Guantanamo has come under international scrutiny with questions of human rights violations. The Biden administration has said they intend to close the facility, something Barack Obama failed to do during his time in office. For Timaeus, after 2 decades of waiting, he says justice for him, in part, involves getting answers.
And we would like a full explanation of what happened that day and how it led up to it. We would like to sit in front of those 5 and have them tell us why they did what they did.
But with the resolution of any trial still likely a ways off, the wait will continue. In Washington, Kevin Fry, Spectrum News.
We will continue to tell stories of remembrance, honoring the victims, survivors, and recovery efforts all week long here on Spectrum News 1. This evening, we'll be airing a 1-hour special, 20 years later, remembering September 11th. The show is going to highlight the revitalization of downtown Manhattan, the health challenges survivors continue to face, and how training for first responders has evolved in the last 2 decades. That special is going to air right here on Spectrum News 1 tonight at 8. It will re-air September 11th.
And I'm hoping this change